What is up, Capricorn? How are you guys doing? Let's go ahead and throw some more messages on the table for you guys for September. I just want to see if I can pick up on some details, situations, or scenarios that didn't make it into the other September videos. So, you know what to do. If you want a personal reading, just look right down there in the description of the video and you will find the link that will take you straight to that page on my website. Also, don't forget, I am running my 6-year anniversary reading sale where my full personal readings are half price from now until the end of September. But you know the holidays are right around the corner. So trust me, there will be plenty more sales to hit my website before 2024 is over. So, all right, let's jump on into this. Starting this off with the person you're dealing with and the situation troubling you the most. Keep in mind, I'm not checking to see if anything has changed. We will be doing that for the mid-month messages. For this, just looking to see if there's any other details that I missed. Because I'm a Virgo moon and a Virgo rising. All right, let's see. Woo! Okay, we got that King of Cups, though. Okay. Wow. Ooh, okay. That's interesting. It does look like a new start in love is happening between the two of you. The biggest thing that I'm seeing here, the biggest issue, this is weird. This is a very vague spread. I might have to re-clarify this whole spread because this looks very vague. But I am seeing, though, that the vast majority of the issues the two of you have had are a result of emotional codependency. Okay, so as I was saying that, something else jumped out here. 7 of Swords, 3 of Swords. So there is more than likely a third party in the mix here. More than likely. Some of you know that. Others of you may be strongly suspicious of it. But yeah, it does look like a new start in love is happening between the two of you. I am thinking a relationship is being attempted here, but something doesn't quite feel right. A lot of you very strongly suspect a third party, and I'm going to get real specific on this. I feel like for a few of you, the third party is probably somebody from their past. I know that's not all of you, but I feel like that's 1 or 2 of you. Maybe they've been kind of on and off with an ex. You know, it kind of feels to me like they're juggling you and an ex. Or somebody they've had some kind of history with. Juggling you and an ex. Maybe for some of you, you may have even caught them cheating before. But, yeah, man. Third party. 3 threes. For some of you, they could be messing around with somebody at their workplace, too. Oh, man. At first, it was looking good. I was like, ooh, sweet. And there come the damn 7 of Swords, 3 of Swords. Well, let's dig their energy and intentions up a little bit deeper. Let's see if any of them same cards come out again. What's this person's deepest feelings and intentions? That's the reason why. That same thing happened in the Sagittarius reading. Same thing happened where I grabbed a new deck and I said, let's see if we can get this card to come out. Bam, it jumped out first thing. This is why I have like 17 or 18 different tarot decks sitting here on my table. That's the reason why. You never see me pull 2 spreads in a row from the same deck. Why, you may ask? That's why. Because when the same cards come out from spread to spread, I'm using 2 different decks. So you know that that's the answer. So, yeah, no, they're juggling you and somebody else. They juggling you and somebody else. I'm honestly thinking, though, that if this pops off into some drama one more time between the two of you, this person's going to walk away. Now, if they were coming from a place of honesty and integrity, hey, I could see that. But I don't think this is somebody you can trust. And I don't think they have any plans of straightening their act out so that you can trust them. So it's like, if you catch me one more time, or you, how dare you accuse me of doing what I'm fucking doing, right? And they'll fucking walk away from this and leave. But the way it looks to me is that's the universe doing you a favor. Lover's card reversed. They don't feel the strongest connection in the world with you, but they do have feelings. They have feelings for you, but I think they have stronger feelings for somebody else. This person is just a discombobulated fucking mess, dude. Could be a Taurus for some of you. I also have Leo and Gemini here. So, yeah, they definitely feel karmically tied to you. They don't know why they feel such a strong connection. Well, let's see how this is playing out. How's this playing out? Boom. King of Swords reversed. This person playing mind games with you. Yup. They still playing mind games. But like I said, I am thinking that a relationship is being attempted between the two of you. But they're going to keep going with their mind games. And it just doesn't sit right with you. It don't sit right with you at all. You can tell something's off about this situation. It's keeping you up at night. And of course, naturally, the tension is building. So this looks like a ticking time bomb to me, dude. I'm not seeing it here in the outcome. Again, codependency. There it is. There it is. But this came out a little outside of the time block. So far, the way the timeline looks is September is going to be a month of tension, building and building and building and building. And probably near the beginning of October is when it's going to finally pop off between the two of you. And yeah, you'll probably be parting ways at that point. But you're not handling this very well throughout October. Let's get the advice. What is the advice? I don't even want to give personal advice on this yet. Normally I would, but I just want to see what comes through. What's the advice? Man, Two of Wands reversed. Hang on. Okay, Judgment reversed. Okay. Okay. So, how am I going to word this? I want to hit this from a different angle. I know you all hear me give this advice a lot, but I want to hit it from a very different angle. Every now and then, I'll have a client come to me and ask me something to the effect of, how can I get over my jealousy and my trust issues? Okay? To which, that's very nuanced, okay? But what I'll lay on the table is, well, the question is, first of all, why are there jealousy and trust issues? Why? Are you just broken, paranoid, and insecure? Or is your intuition picking up on something that's genuinely off about this person? That's the question. That's what you want to try to get to the bottom of. Why do I have jealousy and trust issues? Most of the time, most of the time, it's because you can feel that something's off about that person. Not all the time. Not all the time. Oh, trust me, there have been plenty of times, you've probably experienced it, where you're being nothing but loyal, honest, and faithful with somebody, and they just don't trust you because they're too fucking broken. That happens. But the majority of the time, when you feel that physical feeling of that lack of trust, it's because you can pick up on something that's off about that person. But I'll put it to you like this. I can't tell you how to get rid of your jealousy and trust issues. I can't tell you that. There's not really words that you can use to explain that. But I'll tell you this much. It doesn't matter at the end of the day why the energy is there. It's destructive to the connection. You want to try your damnedest to figure out why it's there. But even if you can't, if you just still really can't figure out whether or not it's you or them, even at the end of the day, whether it is or it's not, it's still destructive to the connection. It will lead to the demise of the connection. Because at the end of the day, why would you want to be with someone that you don't feel like you can trust? Why would you want to be with somebody that you don't feel like you can trust? What is the point of being with them? What are you even doing in my life if I don't know if I can trust you? All right, Jesus Christ, Batman, hang on. That was heavy. Let me clear the air a little bit. That was heavy. I felt every bit of that energy of that situation, and now it's weighing on me very heavily. So let me get a little bit of sage going here. And now we're going to move on and take a look at the person that is due to come in next. Who's the next person due to come in for Capricorn? Next person due to come in. Whoa. Six of Cups. So the next person due to come in is a very, very near and dear member of your soul family. One of the first things that you're going to notice is that this person looks really familiar. You feel like you've known them your whole life. You know that feeling when you meet somebody that looks so familiar, but you can't figure out where you met them? You're going to feel that really, 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 really intensely when you meet this person. Really intense. And it's because the two of you have had many, many lifetimes together in which you have played very close personal roles in each other's lives. All right? Close roles in each other's lives. Like maybe in your last lifetime, you were parent and child. Maybe the lifetime before that, you were brother and sister. Maybe the lifetime before that, you were husband and wife. Maybe the lifetime before that, you were cousins or something like that. Shit, maybe the lifetime before that, you were bitter enemies. But you get the point, right? So one of the first things you're going to notice is that you are very overwhelmed with what I like to refer to as soul recognition. So I don't know, though. I've been seeing a lot of this come through here lately. You're overwhelmed with an intense feeling of soul recognition, but you're trying to take a step back and figure this situation out logically. You are not just wanting to jump head first into a relationship, no matter how it feels. You're being extra super cautious. And that could make this connection turn into kind of a burden if you're trying to be too logical, you know. Thank you for the super chat. What is your name? The I Show Speed Plug. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Okay, some of you have a Leo headed your way. I also have Aries and Sagittarius, the whole fire element. All right. Let's look at this person's feelings and intentions. Boo boop be doo. Let's look at their true feelings, energies, and intentions. Let's see. Ooh, it scares the hell out of them too. See, they feel a connection too, just as intensely as you, and it scares them too. See, they are very sure that you all have had many, many past lives together. Now, let me reiterate this point. Connecting with somebody in this lifetime that you've connected with in a past lifetime is nothing unusual. It's nothing uncommon. And honestly, it's nothing really even all that special. The vast majority of the people in your life is part of your soul family, and you all have had many, many lifetimes together pretty much since you first started incarnating on this planet. But there are some of them that you've spent many lifetimes together playing very close roles in each other's lives, like parent and child, for example. Now, you're going to feel a stronger sense of soul recognition with somebody that you played a really close role with in a past life than, say, for example, somebody in your life in this lifetime. In your last lifetime, you were cashier and customer, or employee and manager, or something like that, So it's nothing unusual or out of the ordinary. But since the two of you have played so many close roles in each other's lives in previous lifetimes, this one is rather intense, and it scares the hell out of both of you. But it looks like their intentions are coming from a good place. They ain't playing no games. That's what always comes through on the person due to come in next, doesn't it? Rarely does it ever show anything bad coming. Where do we go wrong? Well, let's see how it plays out. How's it playing out for the first month? Communication. It's another thing you're going to notice is that the two of you communicate better than anybody you've communicated with in fucking forever. You're taking it slow. Slow and steady wins the race. But there is a lot of tension that needs to be dealt with. Your walls are up. Their walls are up. But at least y'all are communicating pretty good. Moving kind of slow, honestly. The first month's probably going to be a little bit boring. Doesn't look really crazy and action-packed for the first month. Devil card. Probably mainly sexual. Sexual and communication, but it's like y'all are both keeping each other at an arm's distance. Is there any advice? Any advice? Okay, well, there's nothing wrong with that, but just do the best you can to relax. Right? Nothing wrong with keeping your guard up. Damn, there's that Six of Cups again, bro. Nothing wrong with keeping your guard up, but let's meet in the middle. Okay? As you're observing the person from all angles, areas, and aspects of their life, as you're observing them, when you check off one of the boxes, let your guard down a little bit more. And then when you check off the next box, let your guard down more. When you check off the next box, let your guard down more. It's so easy to just keep your guard up, right? That's what the ego wants to do, because the ego's primary purpose is to keep you safe. That's really, at the end of the day, the only thing the ego is really good at is trying to keep itself safe, right? So if you keep your guard up for too long, that's when tension's going to start building, and that'll eventually end up going, right? Just let your guard down slowly. Let it down slowly. Be the change you want to see. All right, now for the good stuff. Let's see what's going on with your ex. Let's see what's going on with the ex. To be 100% honest with you, past person readings are my favorite readings to do. I don't know why. I don't know why they, just for me, are easier to read for some reason. I don't know why. So let's see what's going on with the person from the past, your ex. If you're not inquiring about somebody from your past, this is not for you. All right. King of Pentacles. And Queen of Pentacles. So both of y'all are acting very, very cold towards each other. This person is definitely trying to forget about you. Trying to. They're making a very strong, concerted effort to try to delete your memory. But deep, deep down, deep, deep down, deep down, deep, 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 deep down, they wish it would have worked out. They wish it would have worked out. I think they kind of want closure. This person is very, oh, well, okay, I can't put it that way. Let's say it like this. They strongly suspect that you are still very in love with them and you're just pretending that you don't care. So that's what they're doing. I think this person does have a special soft spot for you, but they're pretending they don't care. I think y'all are mirroring each other. They're waiting to hear from you. Have y'all done this before? I'm always going to ask you that when the Three of Wands comes out. I have a feeling that a handful of you have already done this before with this person. You've already been on and off a time or two. For whatever reason, though, they're waiting to hear from you. Let's dig them feelings up deeper. Let's see how they be feeling at the deepest level. How this person be feeling at the deepest level. Okay, so they are kind of starting to get over this a little bit, but for the very most part, they are still heartbroken. And they're still playing the victim. So, for those of you wondering whether or not they're going to come forward and apologize, no, they don't even believe they did anything wrong. Anytime your name comes up in conversation, is this person going to take accountability and say, yeah, I fucked that up? No, they're playing the victim. They playing the victim. They're really starting to lose hope in the idea of the two of you ever being able to get back together. Like I said, they're kind of, sort of starting to get over this a little bit, but for the very most part, yeah, no, they don't want you to know they have feelings. So they're basically just pretending to be happy, even though they're not. Could be a Scorpio for some of you. Well, let's get the advice on this. What is the advice? Boom, boom, boom. What's the advice? Boom, boom. Man, hold back and resist temptation. How about this? How about this? Let's plan to have a conversation with this person at some point. Let's plan that. Depending on how long ago this was. For those of you who are dealing with a situation that just recently ended, I would be willing to dedicate no less than 6 months to healing if I was you. But how about this? Let's make sure that the next time this person talks to you, you have healed, grown, and evolved so hardcore that they barely even recognize you. How about that? However long that would take. How long would it take for you to fucking evolve so hard that this person doesn't recognize you anymore? See, here's the funny little catch-22 when it comes to that. Remember, the primary law is the law of vibration. The secondary law is the law of attraction. The only way a reconciliation will ever work is if both people involved bring a new energy back to the connection. The energy that you bring to the table when you connect with a person is the energy that will manifest between the two of you. So if you bring the same energy to the connection that you did last time, the same outcome is going to manifest. So you have to bring a new energy to the connection. The only thing you can do as an individual is make sure you're bringing a new energy to the connection. Here's the paradox, though. The more healing you do, the less interested you become in revisiting a past person. The more you heal. The more you begin to heal, the more you start seeing the situation for what it is, and more importantly, understanding the purpose behind why it all happened the way that it happened. And you start really, really thinking, man, do I even want to go back and revisit that? I feel like that happened for a reason. I'm kind of understanding the reason why that all happened. Do I really want to revisit that? Your desire to revisit that will start to drop and drop and drop. But at the same time, that would be the only way to really increase the chances of reconciling successfully if you wanted to. And kind of weird, it's kind of like a double-edged sword, but all right, take that information and do with it what you will. All right, y'all, I feel like those were the messages that my Capricorn family needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to check the description of the video if you would like a personal reading. Don't forget, I'm running my 6-year anniversary reading sale from now until October 1st, where my full personal readings are half price. So, I'm out of here now, y'all. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Stay blessed.